Acid reflux is a chronic disease that occurs when a stomach acid or bile flows into the food pipe or irritates the pipe lining. Actually, acid reflux is heartburn. So there is some of the foods that you are taking, and sometimes they have high acid levels. They are the one that makes the condition to be even worse. These foods can be like chocolate, black pepper, citrus, alcohol, coffee, peppermint, and there is also some of the foods that you are going to take, and it's going to really help you, and you're going to get rid of acid reflux forever. These foods is like taking more vegetables and also taking melon, banana, yogurt, pineapple, and apple. But before I go into the details of this and what they has actually breaks down the acidity level inside your stomach, let's just check in what is acid reflux. Acid reflux or heartburn is caused by weakness or relaxation of lower esophageal sphincter. This is the valve that normally closes tightly after food enters your stomach. So if it relaxes when it shouldn't, your stomach content rises back up into the lining of the esophagus, and this is how this acid flows back, causing the reflux. So the moment somebody has taken in food, there is this valve usually closes. This valve is in between the esophagus and also the stomach, so it closes so tight for the food to be digested. But if by chance or in any case it relaxes, then this is how some of the content from the stomach usually flows back, and the moment it flows back usually comes up, and that is how it usually makes somebody feel the pain inside the chest. So this one can really irritate, and most of the time can really cause a very severe damages in the lining. Is usually diagnosed by paining. Somebody can be able to know that he or she is having the same condition when the burning pain in the chest occurs after eating, and usually worsens if that person tries to lie down. Again, there is usually an unpleasant sore taste in your mouth that is usually caused by the stomach acid. So the moment the food enters the stomach, there is usually some of the acids that are produced in the stomach to help or guide in digestion. So the moment it finds this valve, it's open. That is how it flows back, which usually causes damages. Some of the foods that triggers acid reflux or GAD is this fruit, like orange, limes, lemon, citrus fruits. These citrus fruits contain some acid, which usually triggers the GAD symptoms. Then again is caffeine. So anything that is caffeinated, this caffeine inside causes relaxation of lower esophagus sphincter. Then we have chocolate. This chocolate contains this serotonin levels causes the esophagus sphincter to relax wherever somebody has taken food, or maybe you can call it less. Then there is spicy foods. So if you usually eat spicy foods, or maybe some of the spices, somebody can take them raw, and either you take together with food, they usually contain casein that slows gastric process that leads to delayed gastric emptying. Fried foods triggers the symptom of GAD due to delayed gastric emptying. Then we have high fatty foods. These high fatty foods, they're like chips, burger, and pizza. Somehow they usually have high fat inside, hard for the stomach to digest, and that is how the stomach produces more acid levels to help burn off the fat inside the fatty foods that you take. That is how it usually delays gastric emptying, hence triggers GAD reaction. Then the processed snack. Obviously the processed snack like like ribs and some of the processed snacks packed usually has high fat content, delays the gastric emptying. And then we have tomatoes. They contain citric acid. Actually, this citric acid can be found in tomato-based sauces. This can also trigger the GERD reaction. Then there is onions. Onions, they are widely known to induce heartburn. Most of the onions that are taken raw, they can really induce the heartburn and hence makes the less to relax. Then we have mint, either be a snack or the mint that is usually added in the different flavors of food. And this is has a substance that usually irritates and usually triggers the less to relax. Then there is added salt. Whenever somebody has bought most of the time chips, you take them, or maybe food that has was not cooked with enough salt. So the moment you add the salt substance, which is in raw salt, that usually triggers the GERD reaction. Then there is alcohol. Alcohol is also known to have some of the carbonated drinks like sodas, and most of the packed drinks, they usually triggers and also causes the acid reflux. There is also some of the medicine that usually be taken by some people who have maybe condition with high blood pressure, arthritis, diabetes, and the moment they take more of aspirin medicine, usually have a byproduct inside and cause acid reflux. Then you have antidepressants, narcotic painkillers, and also some of the sedatives. They usually triggers the acid reflux. You can check on some of the foods that you really need to take and help your condition, also treat that condition for good. So the first, taking more vegetables. So the fact that vegetables has lower fats and salt, each and every single person is being advised to take at least 2 milliliters of freshly cut vegetables every day. We have again banana. So the fact that banana has fiber, it usually coats the lining of the stomach that blocks away the acid from usually flowing back. Then melons. Melon is known to have a pH of 6 and usually rich in magnesium that neutralizes acid reflux. Then there is yogurt. Yogurt, like banana, it is used also to strengthen the immune system, not only neutralizing the acid levels, but has also a source or rich in proteins that helps condition. Then you have pineapple. Pineapple has a substance that is called bromelain. This is some of the enzyme that is usually anti-inflammatory. It is going to help or soothe the pain inside the person's chest because of this condition, and this one decreases the acidity. There is honey, and this widely known honey called manuka honey has enzymes to help acid reflux. What it does actually, coats esophagus lining, blocks the esophagus from the damages that is usually caused by the acid. Then you have apple. Apple has the very 3 nutrients that is very useful not only in acid reflux control, but also very nice in our bodies. So it has calcium, magnesium, and potassium that neutralizes acid in the stomach by producing alkaline environment for the same. So we have also fish. The fish is good for the same because it usually has the substance, and it's also good to neutralize acid reflux whenever taken in. If you found this information to be so useful to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we're going to do another video. Comment below so that we can also know what to add on the next video and what to think about this video. Bye bye, see you next time.